This is the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test. Citizens are advised to take the following steps. Stay alert to news media events or local emergency alert notifications. Avoid contact with the infected.
It's around 40 feet tall with arms as long as its body. And for a head, it has a set of sirens. It's a highly skilled predator using sound to confuse and disorient its prey. They call it Siren Head. But is there any possibility this monster truly is real? Or is this just the creation of a talented artist? I've got the answer to that alarming mystery, plus answers on a couple other things that you guys are curious about. Like this picture claiming to show a 6,000-year-old skull that looks rather alien. A video that wants us to believe this is the new iPhone 12 coming soon from Apple. And this picture claiming to show a giant mutant mosquito. I've got all that, plus my favorite fake of the week, a new mystery video, and a whole lot more. So sit back and get ready to test your brains. Hey guys, Bill here. A lot of you guys have been asking me about this cryptid creature called Siren Head, but none more than Justin Young. Justin has sent me numerous links to videos about the creature and wrote, Siren Head, real or fake? Guys, I know. I mean, the answer to this one could be determined as beyond obvious. I mean, when you guys first started asking me about this, I was like, is there even a question here whether this thing is real or fake? But then there's this, a video that claims to show real-life sightings of Siren Head. So just to make sure this isn't something that escaped from Area 51 and to, well, have a little fun, decided what we should do is just check it out anyway. Siren Head, in case you don't know, is generally considered the creation of artist Trevor Henderson, who is known for his horror-style graphic novels and internet cryptics like Siren Head.
This is the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test.
It's considered a monstrous stalker. It spends all its time luring its prey with a variety of sounds in order to murder and eat them. Modus Interactive made a short video game out of it. In the game, you are a forest ranger searching for a missing hiker and, well, encounter you-know-who along the way. Okay, now that we've got a few facts down about Siren Head, what do you say we turn back to the video that's got Justin so freaked out? It's called Investigating Siren Head Sightings and was made by paranormal investigator Billy Styler.
Well, folks, I present to you the story behind the mysterious sightings of Siren Head.
Styler goes over a series of contemporary sightings of Siren Head and one ancient one. The first one is photographic evidence from 1966 when a family spotted Siren Head in the Arizona desert. Then we have the 1995 sighting in Arkansas where some kids were hiking through the woods and came across Siren Head.
His friends were snatched by something huge striding through the trees that mimicked their voices.
From here, Styler goes on to mention some other sightings, but the one that really stands out is this one.
Ancient rock paintings of Siren Head have been found at various locations across North America. This means he isn't a new species. He's been here all along.
Styler goes on to suggest Siren Head is one of the last remaining life forms from a time long before humans.
From gazing at the various sightings, it seems apparent that Siren Head is one of the last remaining life forms from a time long before humans.
Is any of this convincing any of you guys? There's more to this than just another creepypasta? For me, it all comes down to the rock painting. I mean, if there is any evidence that this ancient painting is real, then this would be a bit of a game changer. All right, so I think the way we should handle this whole mystery about Siren Head is we boil the whole thing down to this one picture right here, okay? Now, if you think that picture is a real picture, in other words, somebody found that painting on a rock or in a cave somewhere and they took a picture of it, I want you to vote real. If on the other hand, you think a computer artist, graphic artist, somebody like that just came up with this thing, through Photoshop or an illustration program, then I want you to vote fake. And as usual, if you don't think we were able to find the source of this picture or verify what it is, then you vote unknown, okay? Now, the way you do this is you go ahead and you vote up here. If that doesn't work for you, then it's okay to leave an answer down in the comment section. And if neither one of those are working, it's all right to just shout it out, okay? You ready? And go. Hey, while we're waiting for everybody to make up their minds and vote, what do you say we take a look at this week's mystery video? The video was sent in by YK Channel and shows this mysterious blue ball of light over some railroad tracks. It was posted on Instagram by SuperSense Cosmos with a description. It says, ball lighting is an unexplained, potentially dangerous atmospheric electrical phenomenon. Now, me personally, I have never heard of ball lightning, but if you have and can prove this real or fake, then let us know in the comment section. Okay, so now that we've had our heads completely scrambled by that shocking mystery, what do you say we get back to our friend Siren Head and find out what's going on there? Because, if that picture turns out to be real, then that's going to be pretty weird, don't you think? And listen, it's possible. You ever seen that picture of the Egyptian hieroglyphics? I mean, these things are like ancient, and they show very clearly a helicopter on these hieroglyphics that they found, on this rock wall. That's true. It's a strange world, ladies and gentlemen, a strange world. So never count anything out until you get the final official answer from right here, which is... too bad. Fake. Thanks to some help from my Chewy Piranhas on Facebook, we now know this picture is some artwork that is only a few years old. It was created by, well, who else? The creator of Siren Head, Trevor Henderson, and posted to his Twitter page on October 15th, 2018. It was one of 4 pictures he posted with the idea of, quote, "They're still here. They've always been here." As far as Billy Styler's video goes, if you read the description, you can see he wasn't really trying to convince us that any of the sightings were real. He was just retelling the list of sightings posted on Villain's Wiki, which you probably already know is all fiction.
This is the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test.
Next up is this rather strange picture. It was sent in by Pep Curry, who just wrote, "Hey Bill, is this photo of this 1600-year-old skull real or fake? Or maybe unknown?" Pep, I took a close-up look at this picture and it does look kind of real. But if it is real, does it prove that, maybe aliens have visited here maybe a long time ago? Okay, this is how I want you to vote on this one. If you think this picture is real, in other words, it's a real picture and it hasn't been, touched up or manipulated in any way, then I want you to vote real. If on the other hand, you think even part of it is real, but somebody, got in there with Photoshop and made the head look longer or anything like that, then you're going to vote fake, okay? And of course, if you don't think we have an answer, you always vote unknown. Now, go ahead and leave me your votes up here. Answers down in the comment section or shout it out. I'm going to get out the old official recycled red envelope. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. We do reuse envelopes here in an attempt to save at least that much of a tree. Because trees are important. Now, I know a lot of you guys are thinking BFF on this one. And, it's another one of those kind of, maybe it's a little too obvious. So I hope you got it right, because it's not hard to get it right. Ladies and gentlemen, the official answer is real. That's right. Thanks to Jeff Kane on my Facebook, we now know this picture is real. but it doesn't show the remains of an alien. It is the remains of a human being that participated in something called cranial deformation. It's an ancient practice where people used a number of methods to change the shape of their heads. We think they did this for a lot of reasons, like maybe it was to show that they were part of some particular status or maybe a social group. And, my opinion personally is that maybe they were doing this because maybe they had seen or been in contact with some aliens that did have long hands. I mean, you can call that far-fetched, but how many programs do we have on TV about ancient aliens? A lot of people believe in those.
They looked into the human genome and they found what appeared to be an extraterrestrial stamp on our genetic code.
This picture was taken at an old cemetery that was discovered in Mexico in 1999. It's the first time scientists have discovered a cemetery that is pre-Hispanic in Mexico. That's the time before Mis Amigos de España showed up.
911, where's your emergency?
It's not the usual call to 911.
My father took property, which is a $800 phone that doesn't belong to him. He didn't buy it.
A 16-year-old making an emergency call because her dad took her cell phone.
Certainly if we were busy, it would have been something that was pushed to the back burner, but we still have an obligation to respond.
Next up is this cool video. It was sent in first by Rhett Johnson and claims to show Apple's upcoming iPhone 12 flip phone. Rhett wrote, "Hey Bill, is this iPhone 12 video for real?" Rhett, if that is real, I'm definitely going to be first in line to get one. People, check out this video. Okay, so if you think this video is an accurate representation of what Apple is cooking up for an iPhone 12 flip phone, then I want you to vote real. If on the other hand you think, oh, this is just some fan-made video and they don't really know what Apple's trying to come up with, then I want you to vote fake. And as usual, if you don't think we have an answer, you vote unknown. Okay, go ahead and give me your votes up here, answers down there, or shout it out. And while you do that, I am going to look for the official answer. All right, did you make the whole world aware of your opinion on this one? Good, because I've got the answer, and I'm going to give it to you right now. And we're going to see if I'm going to be getting an iPhone flip phone before anybody else. Well, I probably won't get it before anybody else. But anyway, the official answer. Unknown. The video, it turns out, was produced by graphic designer Iskander Utabayev, which means it is not an official Apple video. Now, why this one had to remain unknown is, well, if you stop and think about it, pretty obvious. Apple would not confirm or deny the phone we see in the video is what they are actually working on. Okay, for our last one today, I was thinking about going with this video showing a bizarre creature, and guess what? It's very real. It's called a ribbon worm, and that white thing is its tongue. But then I thought, if we're gonna go for a bizarre creature, why don't we just really go for it with this? A whole bunch of guys wrote in about this picture, claiming to show a gigantic mosquito. The first one to send the pic in was Gio Rocha. Gio wrote, "Is this image fake or real? Please let me know." Gio, as News18.com reports, this freakishly large mosquito picture was uploaded to the internet. To show how freakish this mutant is, it's compared to a regular size version right next to it. All right, guys, this looks like really easy Photoshop territory, so be careful. Anyone with even limited skills could have easily copied one of the mosquitoes and then pasted it back in the picture and then scaled it to make the big one look really big. Okay, so go ahead and leave me your votes up here, answers down there, or shout it out. I'm going to get out this, and we're going to find out if it's time to buy a bigger bottle of mosquito repellent. I mean, that thing is huge. And, I go to the Amazon a lot. I'm down there in the jungles, and I see all sorts of stuff. But I've never seen a mosquito that big. That thing is huge. The Amazon Really, when you think about it, the stuff that really stings in her, they're usually like small things, like no seams. It can be really painful. Anyway, I'm getting off the track here. The official answer... What's going on today? I'm sorry. Unknown again. As it turns out, there's a lot of speculation on this bug. Some people claim it's a Saurophora celata, which is actually a member of the mosquito family, but other people are convinced it's something called an assassin fly. Okay, so here's a picture of a Saurophora celata, and here's one of an assassin fly. Let me know in the comment section which one you think it is. If I get a solid smoking gun answer on this one, I will let you know. Okay, well, if you think this is the end of the video and you're going to click away right now, I wouldn't do that because I still got to show you my favorite fake of the week. And hey, don't forget, we have a new show every Friday, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the notifications bell so you get a shot at being first official comment and win the pin. And now, for my favorite fake of the week. The video maker on this one wanted us to believe that that kid in the mirror is one of those what they call black-eyed kids, or even a ghost. But truth be told, it's just a special effects trick. Video maker Narula Nappy explains he took a normal video of his young son and created the special effects using Adobe After Effects. So there you have it. Hey, don't go away just yet. There are a whole lot more real or fakes you can look at. Just go ahead and click on one.